to a couple stores. I went to like American Eagle, and I went to like Express, and then like after shopping, I was just so hungry. So then I went to like go get pretzels from Auntie Anne's because they just have the best pretzels. Have you ever been there?
I have.
Okay, good. It's just so good. So I was going there, like I was walking up, and I saw this man, and like this man had a big bag, and like I don't know why he just like he really freaked me out. So once I saw him, like I had to turn around because like I just was afraid like he was somehow gonna harm me. Like I don't know why I thought that, but I turned around and I didn't get my pretzels, and now I'm just feeling really upset, and like it's just my day is completely ruined.
Okay. So it sounds like you had a pretty ordinary day in terms of your day-to-day routine at the beginning of the day, but this incident at the mall has really created a negative rest of your day for you. Okay. So why would you say that the man with the big bag really affected your day afterwards?
Well, because I didn't get my pretzel, which made me really hungry. So then I wasn't able to eat until like my lunchtime. And it's like I didn't want to eat lunch because I'm making food for dinner. So it just messed up my day. Now I've been hungry all day, and I don't know. I don't get why I had to like let this man affect me. It's just I was so afraid, and I just had to turn around. But like I don't want to turn around. Like I don't want people to affect my day. So like, can you help me? Why is he affecting me?
Okay. Well, it sounds like really just this man and the big bag that he was carrying really created a fearfulness in yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever had any experiences where somebody's harmed you or maybe had a big bag that you were afraid of before?
Yeah, I don't know. So like one time on like I was Black Friday shopping, and it was like it's so crowded on like Black Friday. So I like took my youngest daughter with. I shouldn't have done that. But there's like this man like or no, she was a woman. She had a bunch of shopping bags, and she's like turning around, and she like completely knocked my kid on the ground, and she like got a bloody nose. So like maybe that's why, because like I was afraid somehow like this man was gonna like turn and like whack me with the bag. But it's like that's totally unreasonable. Like why am I thinking like that?
Okay. Well, it's definitely understandable why you associated that incident with your daughter getting hurt with a bigger bag to the situation where you felt fearful with that bigger bag. So it's definitely understandable how you feel. In terms of handling it maybe the next time that you're in this situation, is there any way that we can maybe think of a different way for you to think about the belongings that are in the bag or why he's carrying that bag?
Yeah, why would a man have a big bag? Like, can you help me? Like, I just don't know how to change my thought processes since I've always thought like this.
Okay. Well, maybe if we think about why you would have a bigger bag, especially if you're with your children, you know, you might have some of their belongings, or if they're smaller children, you can use it almost as like a diaper bag and have their belongings in it. So if he's a dad out with his children, or he just has other kids with him, he could possibly need a bigger bag to have their belongings in them. Does that sound like an appropriate thought to have at that situation?
Yeah, so you don't think this man would ever try to intentionally hit me with his bag?
I think if the man was, you know, in a public area, especially if he had other people with him and he was aware of his surroundings, that he would not want to do harm to other people.
Okay, thank you.
So maybe offering that other way of thinking could really help you out in the situation.
Yeah, I think I really need to just start doing that and not always think of the worst situation.
Okay. It also seems like you're having lots of thoughts today. Are you ever having a lot of thoughts throughout your normal everyday life?
Yeah, my brain doesn't know how to shut off. Like, even before I'm going to bed, I just, like, replay my day and think what I could have done differently, or, like, what I still have to do, or sometimes I just get mad at myself because I didn't do something that I really needed to do. And then right when I wake up again, my thoughts just don't shut off, and I don't know how to slow the thoughts down or make them go away.
Okay. So it sounds like it's affecting your sleep then. Are you getting a full 8 hours of sleep?
No, not usually, because, you know, with young kids, it's just so hard. You have to put them first, and I don't ever put myself first. So once I finally get them to bed, I just have so much to think about. So it just kind of distracts what time I go to bed, because by the time I shut my brain off, it's usually like 12 or 1 o'clock, and then I wake up at like 7 for my kids.
Okay. So is there something in your everyday life that you like to do that kind of slows your thought process down and makes you focus on one thing?
When I'm cooking, like I said, I cook my kids breakfast, and I'm cooking dinner tonight. We're having spaghetti with some meatballs, and I think I'm gonna make some garlic bread too. But like when I cook, I have to focus on one thing, so I kind of do that, because if you mess up cooking, like you have to focus on that. You can't be running all around. So I think that really, I guess, could help me.
Okay.
It's just so peaceful to cook, and I really enjoy it.
Okay. Well, maybe taking that time for yourself while you're cooking and focusing on what you're doing can really help slow down your thought process.